it is starting to come out that there is a cartel, a Venezuelan cartel, cartel of the Suns connection, along with Trinidad with Iran and Hezbollah. You heard that right. Two of the bigger groups when it comes to funding terrorism in the Middle East are connected to the narcotics trafficking of Cartel of the Suns, which is a Venezuelan military linked cartel, and Trinidad, the group that's been causing so many problems in the United States. This isn't good. This is showing how that money is being used that, all these drug addicts in the United States are getting. Comes a point that people need to realize and wake up to the fact that they need to get off the drugs. They need to help their friends get off the drugs. They need to stop this because it is fueling things that is dangerous across the world. Now, before I get into this story, which is coming from Fox News, it's on Yahoo that I'm going to give the link so you can read it yourself. But I just added a shop. I'm not real sure how all this works. I think it's approved. I don't know what all's going on with it. But I have a link, I have a shop. Right now I've only got a sticker and a coffee mug. Freedom is my love language. That is what the sticker is. That's what the coffee mug says. So I'm probably going to figure out other things, but I thought y'all might be interested in that. Also, hit like and subscribe, and let's get into this wild story. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Okay, like I said, this is from Fox News. It's on Yahoo, but that's because they aggregate so much. Deadly U.S. strike in Caribbean last week is being cast by experts as the latest move in a broader campaign to dismantle Iran and Hezbollah's growing narco empire in Venezuela. U.S. officials say that Trinidad moves closely with the Cartel of the Suns, a network of Venezuelan military elites long accused of moving cocaine in collaboration with Hezbollah. State Department spokesperson Anna Kelly told Fox News Digital President Trump has taken numerous actions to curtail Iran's terrorist proxies like Hezbollah, such as sanctioning senior officials and financial facilitators. The president has proven that he will hold any terrorist group accountable that threaten the national security of our country by smuggling narcotics intended to kill Americans. Brian Townsend, a retired DEA special agent, told Fox News Digital this was a decisive blow against narco-terrorists and said Hezbollah's role is rarely visible but essential. They don't get their hands dirty. Instead, they launder and provide networks to help cartels send money through the Middle East. Simply, they take a cut from the drug trade and then funds their operation in the Middle East. Townsend added that Hezbollah has become a main finance and money launderer for narco-terrorism groups like Trinidad, ensuring that when cocaine moves, Hezbollah-linked facilitators are often processing at least part of the proceeds. Danny Centrowitz, a senior fellow at Israel's Institute for National Security Studies, said the group uses family ties, language, and community institutions to cement its influence across Latin America. They appoint imams, fund religious centers, and control educational programs through these networks. Hezbollah can interact with local cartels, sell drugs, and channel the profits back to Lebanon through elaborate schemes. He said this role as a connector makes Hezbollah indispensable to Iran's strategy in the Western Hemisphere. The connection starts and ends with enmity towards the West, in general, specifically to the United States. He said, as long as Maduro is there, Iranians will be there. But if Maduro goes, Iran will lose the most important stronghold of its activities in Latin America. Townsend stated that the partnership moves for both sides. Iran's partnership with Maduro enables Hezbollah to operate in Venezuela. Iran gets to safely operate through Hezbollah in the West without prosecution, and Maduro and his officials get paid well. Ultimately, Iran uses and exploits Maduro, and Maduro doesn't care. He and his friends benefit financially. Both experts pointed to state complicity as his key enabler. Under Maduro and Chavez, Venezuela has become a major transshipment hub for Colombian cartel, Townsend said. There have been several indictments in the U.S. and Treasury OFAC designations that tie senior government officials directly to the use of state infrastructure, ports, air bases, even military convoys to move massive shipments of cocaine. Cartel of the Suns high-ranking military officers run and protect these shipments. Who launders all this drug money? Hezbollah. Experts say Washington's best leverage lies in choking the finances. We need to aggressively target and choke these financial networks, Townsend said. The priority is to attack the financial and logistical networks, indict everyone we can, and pressure Maduro. If we can cut off the financial arteries, the cocaine won't be as profitable. I think it was agreed that the strike fits into a broader effort. By weakening Maduro, the U.S. weakens the Iranian presence in Latin America and weakens Iran's ability to threaten U.S. soil. Best way to weaken Venezuela is also to aim against the Iranian presence over there. Fox Washington experts say Hezbollah's narcotics empire in Venezuela is no longer just a regional problem and is increasingly being treated as a direct threat to America's security at home. So you heard all that. This is what's going on in the world. People don't want to agree with it. Heck, you know how often that the Democrats are working towards protecting the Iranians, and this is what you get. You get Iranians using narcotics as a way to fund their silliness. Well, I call it silliness. It really isn't. But you get my point. These folks have been dangerous for quite a while. They wouldn't have gotten into power if we hadn't had U.S. policies that led to a whole bunch of stupidity in Iran. Well, we're dealing with what all happened there. Seriously, we are. We're dealing with what happened over there. We started the stupidity, and well, it's done nothing but grow and grow and grow and grow. And now it's affecting people here in the United States. It really is. It is affecting people here in the United States because this is being pushed out there as drugs. You see what Trinidad is doing here in the United States, what they did under the Biden administration, what they're not being allowed to do under the Trump administration. It's a national security issue. And these folks that are getting mad because we took out basically a terrorist boat, because that's what they're doing. They are stoking terrorism around the world. But you have people that are going, well, why isn't this taken through the courts? Because this isn't a Department of Justice issue. This is a military issue. It's a national security issue. It's something that we have to deal with. Now, I kind of agreed with Rand Paul, except for the fact of the truth is these people are a menace. And not just a menace in the US, they're a menace all over the world. Every area of the world. And if we're not paying attention to it, we're allowing it to happen. But I thought I'd bring this to your attention. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Don't forget about my new shop. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now.